Continuing our series of special interviews with design experts on the royal wedding, we're here in Knightsbridge to meet Jacques Azagury. How are you, Jacques?
Very good this morning, thank you.
Very nice to meet you.
And you too.
You have such a sort of handsome and impressive portfolio of celebrity.
Yes.
Helen Mirren, for example. She looks so brilliant in your clothes, and
yes,
I think I think your garments really reflect her huge popularity.
She's very sensible in the way that she acts her age. She doesn't try to be too young, and she's staying with the current fashions, but she knows exactly what suits her.
Very stylish.
Yeah.
So, obviously working with Diana, a really crucial part of her sort of stepping out with these statement pieces to say, I'm interested in fashion.
All in all, I've probably made about 18 dresses for her.
Wow.
But a lot of them were for her personal use. And then, of course, there's about 6 or 8, which are the iconic ones. It kind of happened naturally with Diana. I mean, the very first dress I did for her was in the late 80s, which was very late 80s. It had the puff sleeve, the velvet bodice, drop waist bodice. And it was Diana at the time.
Talking about those iconic ones, I mean, as an international designer of your caliber, it must have been so exciting.
It was, I could almost put it at the top of the highlights of my career. It's part of history now. There was always, there was royal etiquette involved in it. A lot of the time we'd stand in front of the mirror and pull the skirt right up, then she'd say, Jacques, I wish, and then we'd have to drop it down. But we did manage it eventually, which was the first red dress she wore in Venice with the zip front.
She liked doing that, kind of pushing the boundaries just a little bit.
She did, with the necklines, with the hemlines. Each time was a bit more.
So then, jumping forward, of course, Catherine has never had to do this before, and all of a sudden, she's going to be on the world's platform. What kind of designs, what kind of fabrics, what kind of silhouettes do you think would suit somebody like Catherine Middleton?
Well, with Catherine, already she's going to have to sort of slightly change her ideas of dressing. I mean, she's probably been allocated a lady in waiting. She will never wear that naked dress that she wore on the catwalk again. Never. It won't happen again.
Not allowed.
So she's going to be restricted to certain dress lengths, certain décolletés, colours that she may not be able to wear, like black, apart from mourning. So she may have to change her dress sense a little bit. But, she's going to be 30 soon. She's still a young girl, and she still wants to be very, very fashionable, and there are ways of doing that.
You have been asked by Hello to sort of sketch some drawings of the dress that you feel would be appropriate for Catherine to wear. Can you talk us through that?
It was very difficult without one having met her. So I gave a basic skeleton of a silhouette of a dress, and perhaps some fabrics that I would think would be suitable. She's a very beautiful girl, so it has to be sophisticated. I would say that the top half of it would be kept very, very fitted. What I would have done was to do a fitted underneath as well, and then have all the volume as a sort of almost like an overskirt effect. It's a dress that would be in maybe 2-3 parts. So as the day goes on to the final party in the evening, she will have rid of all the theatre, let's say, and then had a fabulous evening wedding dress. Now for me, the important thing of the dress would be the overskirt, the grandness, the scale of the dress. It is, after all, a royal wedding dress. She's going to be on the biggest stage in the world.
She has to fill the abbey, Yeah.
Exactly. It is going to be 360 degrees cameras all around her. So it's got to be the hem, the sleeve length, the neckline, where the dress joins up at some stage. So every single little detail has to be perfect.
And are you excited about the wedding?
The thing that excites me most is that it's Diana's son getting married. Because I often played him when he was a child at the palace, running around and things like that. And it's great to see that he's now getting married.
Jacques Azagury, thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome. Great to meet you.
Very nice to meet you too, and thank you very much.
You're welcome.